This video is going to be tough, and I know I might get a lot of hate for it, but fuck it, I need to say something. Angry Joe was one of the first YouTubers I ever subscribed to when I first made a profile back in 2010. I remember I had just recently completed Dragon Age Origins and I wanted to see what other people thought of the game, and funny enough, the first video I ever saw was Angry Joe's, and from that day on I was hooked. I spent most of the evening watching his reviews. I remember watching Sonic Freeriders 3 or 4 times because I thought it was so goddamn funny.
They just took it and wiped their fucking ass with it!
And naturally, after binging whatever videos of his I could, I subscribed. And from that moment on, I watched every review of his almost as soon as it came out, often jumping with joy at the sight of one of his videos in my sub box.
Joe! What the fuck?
Well, let's just say that The Witcher 2 makes Dragon Age 2 look like a Saturday morning cartoon in comparison.
Sadly though, I've recently had to unsub from who I might consider one of my favorite YouTubers.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Problems first started to arise with Angry Joe's channel about a year and a half to maybe 2 years ago. 2015-2016 saw a low number of angry reviews, the content he's most known for. I actually went back and counted from 2011, which I consider the prime of Joe's channel, onward, using his best of worst of series as bookends to see how the review numbers have dwindled over the years. 2011 and 2012 saw an amazing 20 reviews those years. And as you can see, the reviews slowly start to become less frequent as the years go on. At the start of 2017, Joe released an update video showing off a new schedule, and I, like many others, were pretty excited to see what could potentially be a comeback for Joe's channel. He stated in the video that he still intends on doing movie reviews, reaction videos, and let's plays, which is fine. I personally don't watch those videos, but he said there will be 2 angry reviews a month from here on out. I'm not misquoting him. You can go back and watch the video for yourself.
So 2 angry reviews a month from here on now.
He says this, but also warns us that if the game is delayed or something happens to the video production-wise, there could be less reviews that month.
Now, a little asterisk here.
Yeah.
Not counting the game being delayed or the video itself being delayed for, costumes or production problems or something happens in our life or family or whatever.
So 2 reviews a month would see a record-breaking 24 or more reviews a year, which is insane, although taking in delays in production issues or maybe even Joe's bouts of laziness, it might be more around 19 to 20 reviews, which is still an amazing number that reflects the days of old. So with the announcement of this video, why the hell wouldn't we be all excited? You can see how passionate Joe is.
This is what we're doing. We've always been doing this over 8 years, but we want to give you structure.
And the excitement on his face to get started on his channel's, for lack of a less cheesy word, rebirth of his channel.
And from the darkest depths of ancient history, I have come back to life.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps you did not hear what I just said. I was dead, but now I have come back to life.
So far, he's released 8 reviews this year, 9 if you want to include his vlog review for Mass Effect Andromeda. Not bad. He's averaging around a review a month, which is what I kind of expected to happen regardless of the schedule. But after his recent review, which was Friday the 13th review, we see more content centered around the recent E3 conference, as well as reactions and movie reviews, which started to worry me a bit. But then a small glimmer of hope with another update video he released called AJ Update Our 2-Month Vacation. Now, upon seeing this title, I originally thought, oh, it's probably just Joe talking about where he's been for the past couple months, But I know E3 just happened. He's been at a lot of conventions and stuff, and apparently his birthday recently passed. So he's probably just going to say, hey guys, sorry we're gone, but we're going to get back at it. But instead we got Joe telling us that he's taking 2 months off.
I think me and Joe both agree, as we were just talking earlier, and we were like, let's take a vacation. We haven't had a
Let's
vacation.
go on a cruise.
What? What boggles my mind is he claims he's not tired of doing angry reviews, but I seriously doubt that, seeing as it's not even a complete break from making videos. It's solely the angry reviews. He says he's going to continue making the other kinds of videos like reactions, vlogs, let's plays, etc., which only leads me to believe that he is actually tired of making these angry reviews and is only interested now in making cheap, easy to make videos so he can make a quick buck. I don't want to believe that, but it's almost comical how he finds some excuse or reason to not make angry reviews.
But there are those of you who sub for other things, our other content and other videos, and we're still going to do those. But I think I want to take a break from the thing that is the biggest, and not do any angry reviews or have any looming over me for at least a month and a half or something. Finish out this month and next month.
What really annoyed me about this video was he says we're using his schedule against him when in fact he apparently was only taking his schedule into consideration over a certain time period.
And we said we were going to evaluate that over 6 months. And it has been about 6 months. It's been about 7 months.
What a crock of shit. If he didn't intend on sticking to some sort of schedule, he shouldn't have posted a fucking video saying, oh, hey guys, here's what we're doing for the New Year reviews out the wazoo. I'm actually one of those few people who wouldn't mind not having a fully produced 40 to 50 minute long review with sketches and special effects and costumes and all this crazy shit. I was actually really supportive of the idea of rapid fire reviews to fill in the gaps when you can't make a fully produced review in time. It was a good idea, and now more than ever, I feel he'd benefit from implementing rapid fire reviews again, rather than making a promise of 2 full-fledged reviews, which from the moment was a bit questionable whether or not he could actually pull that off. He's also constantly playing the victim when it comes to videos like this.
When I set that schedule a long time ago, people are using that against me and stuff.
Acting like he's getting bullied to do reviews. And yes, there are dickheads out there who will constantly demand for more reviews regardless of how many get uploaded. A majority of your fans have been understanding and have waited patiently for the one thing that most of us subbed for, but now it's gotten out of hand. The constant excuses prove that you don't care, and it's a shame because you have a large fan base who wants to hear your opinion. You wouldn't have damn near 3 million subs if people didn't give a shit about you and your view on games. As stated before, I've been subscribed to you for a long time, something like 7 years now, so you can't just write off my opinion as some butthurt troll like you're doing for everybody who expresses concern over lack of quality content on your channel. Stop blaming the fans, because believe it or not, Joe, we actually give a shit about your channel, even if you don't anymore. But hey, at the end of the day, it is your channel, and you can do whatever the hell you want with it. But don't expect me to suck your ass over a decision I don't agree with. Maybe when you return in September, I'll stop by and see how things are going. But until then, I'll see you guys on the next Entitled Fan Show. And he's disabled comments in the rating system. He's probably hiding on Twitter and begging for Twitch donations. GG, Joe.